Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of Bleeding Crypto's Market Update. So I got over 200 likes on that post wanting to know if you guys wanted an update on Bitcoin. So I'm going to go ahead and give you that update. So let's also, I want to remind people that this is a series that I've been doing, if you look at my timeline, from January. Back from January when we started to fall, I was telling you guys, showing you guys the levels that needed to be respected and needed to be held, or we're going to be going into a bear season. We're going to be closer and closer to confirming that bear trend and get us down into a bear season. And as the videos played out, you saw it continue to drop. You continue to see the Hopium boys feed you all this bullshit with their bullish indicators and their clouds and their shit. And the whole way down, they've been telling you how the market's going to turn around. And guess what? We're still in a bear trend. So I need you guys to understand that. And I need you to understand this. I'm not rooting for the bears. I'm only giving you what the market is telling you. The difference is that I'm not afraid of a bear market where you guys are because you weren't prepared. I am prepared. I've been prepared because I lived through it already. I know what it is, and I know the signs showing us that we're going into a bear, that we are in a bear trend. We haven't hit bear season, to be honest with you, and this is why I say this. In a bear season, we tend to go sideways. We tend to think that the bottom is in, and we're not quite there, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but again, speaking from experience, and I'll give you an example. When we came down from 20,000, it wasn't until we hit the $6,000 level, like, I don't know, something like a year later, that we started saying, wow, guys, we did it. We did it. The bottom is in. And we stood there for a really long time. And then you heard the posts. This is great news, guys. We're in consolidation stage. We're doing good. We just have to hold this. We're going to be good. The indicators are resetting. We're going to be just fine. The 6,000 is now the confirmed bottom. And then you know what happened? We dropped 50%. Boom, capitulation came in and we dropped 50%. We're not even at the stage where we're saying we've hit the bottom and we're going sideways. Not when you have fuckery moves like this. This is just pure fuckery taking your money. And I keep on telling you guys, the market is not here to make you money. Now pay attention to this. Go back to your favorite moon boy and what he was telling you here, and how you should have loaded up, and how you should be loading up, how the bullish indicators are telling you we're going back up. And look, gave it right back. That's why I wrote this on my chart. Please go back to my old videos. Never take my word for it. Never take a guy's word in Twitter for it. Go back, listen to all the videos, or bare minimum, listen to the last video on why I was not excited. I even wrote this on my last video. If I am lying about this, I'll give you each a free Bitcoin, or I'll close my account if I'm lying. I wrote this in my last video. The bulls need to claim this area to begin to take control away from the bears. That's why I wasn't excited. And I wrote this, guys, I'm not going to get excited about this. This is normal fuckery. This is what normally happens in the markets. And this is how market makers take your money. Look at this, guys. Check this out. In the past 24 hours, they have wrecked $178 million. They have taken it from all the moon boys who think they're smarter than the market. This consists of 56,372 traders were liquidated. That just shows you the level of fucking stupidity that's in the market. The stupidity of these fucking moon boys that have no clue how to read the market is gonna cost you fucking money. Zoom out. Zoom out. Look, it's so easy. You know what? Let me do this, because I know it gets a little bit busy when you have too much stuff on here. So just look, just zoom out. We are in a bear trend. We are not anywhere near a bull trend. As a matter of fact, what we have done now, we are going into just a very high volatile range here. That's it. We are not anywhere near a bull signal. And that's what is so frustrating for someone like me who has spent the last 6 years learning these markets, reading these market structures, and it's so obvious. But I understand. Look at these guys' posts. Look at their likes. 800 likes in an hour. That just shows you the desperation of people. But look at where we're at, guys. There is no signal here. You gotta be a complete fucking moron to say that this is a signal that we're reversing. None of this is a fucking signal. None of it. There's levels that has to be broken in order for you to claim that. To responsibly claim that, you have to break certain levels. And you know what, guys? If the market does, great. That's great. I don't want it to go down to where it normally goes down before it resets. I'll show you where that target is. That target where it normally has gone down in the past Look, there's 5 other runs that we've had. Each one of those have gone down to one specific level, and that'll put us at 11,000. There's a new level that's recent that caught the last 2 drops. So there's data for both. There's data for an $11,000 Bitcoin, and there's data for a $20,000 Bitcoin. So I can make a case for that. Now, if the market can give me a case for a reversal, why not? Why am I not going to accept it? I'm not here to root for the bears. I'm here to educate you on what the market is telling you. The market is not about the bears and the bulls. The market is about showing you the direction on how to make money. You choose to take sides. You choose to marry a bias. You choose to marry a mascot, whether it's the bulls or the bears. I choose to marry making money and preserving capital. That's the only way you're going to survive. If you don't preserve your capital, you're not going to have money to make money. Right now, nothing in here is telling you we're bullish. So quit listening to those fucking people that are trying to tell you what you want to hear. Where are we? All right, let's look. Let's look. What have we done? We already established that this was going to be a very difficult area. Listen to my last video. What did I say? I said exactly this. The 300 EMA is converging to the bottom of this box, and this is going to be difficult. Please listen to that video. And exactly what happened. It was difficult. I was going to wait to break this to begin to be excited, and not even that. We dropped. Now we're here. Now we're below the 9 EMA. But check this out, guys. Just to confirm and to reiterate and to show you that we are in a bear trend, which is what those other idiots can't seem to comprehend, is this. Look, this white bar. I wish there was a way that I can remove all of these other drawings and just leave the white bar, but there really isn't, short of me just deleting these, and I don't want to do that. But just pay attention to this white line. This is a very important trend line. Look at how well it's been respected on this entire move down. Look at this. Just look at how many times it's been confirmed. Now, you fast forward. Just look at the respect of this trend line all the way down. It's not going up. It's staying very close to this line. And when it moves away, it comes right back. And it either holds it or it fails. And then it comes and retests it. We broke out of it. We came back and we retested. I mean, it is absolutely a work of fucking art. And again, these types of things is what either the other moon boys are too dumb to know, or they just don't want to accept it. They want to live with their fucking bias. Rather than allowing the market to confirm a bull, they want to try to get ahead of it in the slight chance that they're right, and they have to know that they're not right, so they can look like fucking heroes. And they've been doing that for 3 months, and so many people are too stupid to recognize that. I don't know if they're even deleting their posts. I don't even bother to look at their posts because it's just like, it's one of those things. You're just like, oh my god, these guys are so fucking stupid. Their shitty signals are fucking broken because 3 months later we're still in this same fucking downtrend. Same downtrend. Now, what's the possibilities here? Can we turn around? Yes, we can turn around. What is needed? Nothing's changed. We still need to get above all of this. But here's the thing. It's getting harder and harder. As these EMAs continue to drop, it becomes more difficult to break through this green box that was prior support. Now go to my previous videos and I will explain this green box. I'm not going to repeat myself again. I'm not going to spoon feed you. You do your own research because I really don't give a shit if you get this or not. So what am I looking at for a bull case? Short term, listen to what I said. Short term, and the reason I repeat this is if you read through my comments, you'll listen to these fucking idiots on crypto Twitter. Well, BC said he's bullish now. No, I never said that. I can't tell you how many guys in my feed. Well, BC's bullish now. No, I said short term, you fucking idiot. I think it's either one of two things. There's a language barrier because there's a lot of people from other parts of the world and they use Google Translator and it must not translate, or there's also a lot of just stupid fucking people, period. And they only want to hear they only listen to what they want to hear. So again, for the fifth time, short term, I can see a bull case to the 100 EMA. And let me explain to you why. Once we got that rejection where it was a very high probability and it played out, we found support on this 100 EMA, on this one major EMA right here. Now, if we go back to the 100 EMA, this gold line, look at how well it's acted as support and look at how well it's acted as resistance. When we have broken above it, we have come down and back tested it. When we have dropped below it, we have come back and back tested it every single time. We had a major breakout, came back and we back tested it, and we lost it. So naturally, I'm looking for a back test of this 100 EMA. Now, does that mean that it's going to hit here and go all the way back down? No, it just means that this is the normal price action, the way it works with the back testing, the way it's proven in the past is that we're going to get to the 100. What do the bulls need for a follow through? For me, it's going to be breaking this green box and consolidating into here to begin. You know what? Let me do this because again, there's so many stupid people in Twitter. Let me do this. Let me make this word really big because oh shit. Actually, I can't. Oh well. The stupid people just have to fucking deal with it. I wanted to make just this word, but I have to get all of this out of here and make a different comment. Never mind. I want to make begin a little bit bigger for all the stupid people on Twitter listening, but it's all right. You'll watch the comments. Just watch the comments of the people that I'm talking about. They're really obvious. They're real obvious. All right, so we're more than likely gonna hit the 100 EMA. So don't get too excited. Don't blow your wad like the Moon Boys did here and start calling reversal. They were slapping each other in the fucking. They were having a circle jerk. Oh yeah, I was a genius. I told you guys to load up, and the other guy said, "Yeah, me too, guy. I don't understand why it was so obvious. This was the point where we were gonna fucking turn around." These stupid fucks were just fucking circle jerking each other. It was fucking hilarious. I was taking screenshots and fucking showing my team and just making fun of these ignorant fucks that have no clue how to read. And now we're back here. I fucking love it. This shit is so entertaining to me. Watching guys that have hundreds of thousands of followers have no clue how to read the fucking market. It's comical. And the reason I don't have it is only because I tell people how it is. I don't sugarcoat it. And people don't want to hear that. I can run circles around those stupid fucks because I do in these videos. I tell you where it's going to go beforehand. I encourage you to fact check me, back check me. Go back and listen to my videos. Don't take my word for it. I'm telling you to make sure that I don't get away with it like they are. Tell me that I'm lying. Prove to me that what I'm saying isn't true and hasn't been playing out for 3 months. Just to show you the difference between what a moon boy is and with someone who knows how to read the fucking charts. Because I spend 7 days a week looking at this, learning, and I'm still not where I think I need to be. I am between a 1 and 100, I'm at 40. I still have a long ways to go. But you know what? I have enough to make me good money and provide me a really good life for my family. So I'm good. I'm good. I'm not in a hurry I'm not that much in a hurry as I was in the past because I'm doing just fine. But I crave that knowledge to be even better. And I don't think I'll ever get to the point where I can say it's 100% because I'm not the type of person that feels like they can continue to always learn. I always want to make sure that I am staying on top of my game. I'm learning new signals. And here's one that I've learned. Here's one that my buddy Trading Room app, the 300 EMA. I started just recently using this, maybe say 6 weeks. And he was like, "Hey, BC, you don't use this one. Why? This is it's so good." And I started back testing. I was like, "Yeah, this is amazing. This is great." And I give him credit. Again, everything that I've learned here, I've learned by taking from other people that I've learned, by applying myself. And each one of these EMAs that I use are fucking so dead on, but I can't take credit for none of it because every single one of these was taken from another analyst that I respected, that I listened, that I applied it, and I back tested it to see how well it does. The 9 EMA isn't the absolute best. People use the 7, the 8, the 11, the 10. Yeah, those are good. But for my style, for how I read the market, the 9 does exactly what I need it to do. And that's what you need to find. You need to find what makes you money and what you can relate to and what you look for. Once you do that, you start building a system. Once you start building a system, it's about the batting average. Once that batting average raises based on the system that you put together, that's when you start seeing the rewards. And that's when you start getting really motivated. And that's where you begin your journey. Because until then, it's going to be just about trying to find yourself. You're going to spend years trying to find yourself. Once you develop your system and your batting averages go up, that's when the real journey begins, and that's when you start seeing the money. That's when more money flows in than flows out. Because in the beginning, that faucet is the other way around. That shit is just sucking your money, and slowly but surely, you see the reversal of that. You see the tide starting to change, and then you start getting excited when the money starts flowing the other way, and the relief and the anxiety level comes down. Your sleep increases, and everybody's happier because you're a nicer person to be around. So all of this is going to happen in time, guys. But for now, at least do yourself the respect to listen to non-biased analysts that will take the time out of their day to tell you and to show you and to beg you to prove them wrong and see if they're blowing smoke up your ass. My target is still here, guys. We're on our way down. Look at the trend line. We are on our way down to that target. We may not follow it. We may just fucking eventually come off the cliff and come right down to it. My target still stands. Remember this target, guys. 32,000, let's call it 32,900. It's never going to be to the penny. I never call anything to the penny. Anything in this range is good enough. We will come here unless the bulls prove and show us that that is not the case. Then what do? Okay, we accept it. The market has spoken, and we now start looking for higher targets. But why? Why would you be that stupid to load up in a downtrend and tell people to go in? One guy said he couldn't even buy anymore because he was all out of powder. Can you imagine that? Look, guys, scaling into a market is the right way to do it. I'm not saying don't scale in. Because look, if you're a true believer like I am, and you're going to see Bitcoin at, and I believe we're going to see Bitcoin at 100, at 250,000, $500,000, buying at 40,000, it's a great fucking price. That's a great price. It's like the guys who didn't buy at $5,000 and then bought at 40,000, wishing they would have bought at 5. You're going to be there one day. One day you look at $40,000 Bitcoin, you're going to be like, oh God, why didn't I buy that Bitcoin? Now it's $500,000. I'm not saying don't buy on the way down. I'm saying don't fucking go all in when you're in a confirmed downtrend, when you're in a confirmed bear trend and have no money left over and you're not waiting for a confirmation. How stupid can you fucking be? And then you have over 100,000 followers and you're telling people this shitty ass advice? It's incredible. So now that I gave you the scenario for the upside, let me tell you what the probability is for the downside, because since we are in a confirmed downside, let me tell you right now our first target is going to be 32.9. Then here's where we're headed. If this continues and the bulls do not bring it up, our next stop is going to be right here on this fib, 618, golden ratio. That's a given. If the bulls don't bring it, we're going to go to 28,000. Now, one of the things that I trade a lot on is EMAs. EMAs are a very accurate tool that I've been able to use. And the probability is that if we fall this close down to the 200 EMA and the 200 EMA does not catch up to the price action, then we're definitely going to hit this 200 EMA. Now, we're going to hit it in two ways. We're going to hit it by the EMA rising to the 618 and eventually catching up, or we're going to drop below the 618 and hit the 200 EMA. That puts us at 25,897. Now, is that it? Can we say, okay, can we call that the bottom, please, BC? It's not up to me. It's not up to me. If it was up to me, guys, I would say, I don't want to see a single red fucking candle. Let's just go green. Fuck it. Let's go green. Let's all fucking become gazillionaires. Let's go green. But it's not up to me. It's not up to me. So, why did I call 20,000? I'll show you why. Are you dumb enough to say this time it's different? Are you really that dumb to say that? Some people are. There's a lot of people that think like that. They don't want to accept it. But bear with me for just 1 second. I know for those who think that, I know you can't help yourself. That's how you were born. You're just fucking dumb. But for 1 second, imagine that market cycles actually continue to play out like they have through the history of the market. And we look to the left. The 300 EMA, the one that Trading Room app turned me on to, look how important it's been for Bitcoin. You know what? Let me do this. I'll remove this shit here. Look how important it is. It caught us here. It caught the bear market. We consolidated on the 300 EMA. This is the 6,000 area that I was telling you at the beginning of the video. It started June 18th and November 12th. 5 fucking months. It seemed like a year. I swear to God. If I had to put money on it, it seemed like a fucking year. 5 months. 5 of the longest months of your life. And here where people are like, that's it. We're consolidating. And then this is what they would say. Look, let me show you. Because I remember that. They were saying this. Oh, this is coiling up. Look, it's getting tighter and tighter and tighter. We're going to see an explosion to the top. That's what they were saying. We're going to see it. It's just getting, and it was, look, the range was getting tighter and tighter and tighter. But you know what? We didn't go up. We fucking nuked it 50% down. And the 300 EMA, that's where we found the bottom. Then we had another bull run that nobody likes to talk about. We had a bull run in 2019, went up to $14,000. And then guess what? We came down to here, and it was nuked another 50%. We nuked it another 50%, and it got caught. The 300 EMA, again, caught it. Fast forward to today. People are one same thing. No, this time it's different. This time it's different. Let's do this. Let's say we consolidate here. Let's say we consolidate here like we did the previous times. What happens if we were to nuke from here? If we were to look from here, what's 50%? Where does that put us? Let's see where that puts. That puts us 50%. That puts us right into the fucking 300 EMA. The exact same pattern that we did back the other 2 times that we said, nope, not this time. This time it's different. Do you see why it frustrates people like myself that understand how to read the markets when you have these ignorant fucks telling you that their stupid little buy signals are flashing? I don't give a shit what your signals flash. You know why? I don't go by fucking signals. I go by something much more accurate. Market structure, history, price action. The tools that they use are built around this. So if your tool is built around support and resistance and how the markets work, and it's telling you the incorrect information, then your tool fucking sucks. Change it already. God damn. Look how accurate. And we can't go further back, guys, because we all know that Bitcoin hasn't been around that long. So the 300 EMA, the furthest you can go on the 300 EMA is May 5th. May 5th. But you know what you can go on, guys? There's been a level of Bitcoin that has hit every single fucking time. And we haven't hit that yet. And it's a lot lower than the 300 EMA. This time, on this fall, on this retracement, we actually, based on history, based on fact, we now have something different that we didn't have before the 300 EMA. We have something different. So, we have 2 levels that I'm looking at. The 300 EMA and one that's much lower. I'm not going to give it to you here. I gave it to my paid Discord group because those guys are willing to invest in themselves and they're willing to learn, and that's my job. I'm willing to help them because I love helping people who invest in themselves. I don't really particularly like helping beggars. That's what Twitter is. People who just want free information. People who say, oh, I can't afford $125 a month to make money, but I can put $20,000 on some shitcoin and lose it all. That they can fathom, but they can't fathom teaching them, investing $125 a month to teach themselves. It's fuck. That's the stupidity of crypto Twitter. And that's why I speak to you guys the way I do. I have very little respect for you. But you know what? At least I'm a man enough to tell you to your face what I think of you, instead of sugarcoating it or trying to say something polite and nice and bullish so you can like me and you can follow me and you can put 800 likes on my fucking retarded post. No, I don't give a shit if you like this post or you like the video or not. At least you know the truth and you know where I stand. I'd rather a real person to tell me I don't fucking like you than a fake person pretending they like me just to talk shit about me behind my back. I'll talk shit in front of you. You're a fucking moron if you spend $20,000 on a shitcoin and lose it, but you don't want to invest $125 a month to learn how to make $1 million fucking dollars. And I have members in my team that have made $1 million of what I taught them. That's the fucking power of investing in yourself. So, you now know where to look for. Short term, you know where to look for. In a few days, when I feel like it's time, I will throw you a breadcrumb and give you further analysis. It won't be anytime really soon because, again, I don't really fucking respect you too much. I update my team every single day. I give them an update, not just on Bitcoin, but on other coins that they want to get into and make money while Bitcoin is trying to find itself. And, that's the reward they get for investing in themselves. But for right now, guys, we are still in a downtrend. We have a possibility of a short move to the upside. I gave you those levels. So let's see how it plays out. And again, listen to my past videos. When you listen to this video, listen to it again before I post the next video. Because chances are, the levels that I told you, they're going to get hit. Why? Because of this. Because history likes to repeat itself. All the targets that I give you are not because I have some special power. It's because I'm smart enough to understand the way markets work and how they play out. All right, guys. Have a good day.